Hey guys! Tiger tits! I was dreading starting this book. I know that Rin is gonna die. I'm also pretty sure Kitay will too after the damn pact they made. So hey, come find out with me how. Check out my other videos on the Poppy War in the Dragon Republic. They're pretty awesome on my very non-biased opinion. A quick FYI, I usually write my scripts as I read the book. I think it makes the experience more authentic, as the feelings I go through at the moment are not spoiled of knowing the end of the book. Saying that, this book will destroy you. More thoughts at the end as usual. Before we start, I asked Reddit to give me a sentence about the ending without spoiling it for me, and let's just say I'm thrilled. Oh, this will be a jolly time. We start The Burning God by Rebecca Kuang with a blast from the past. Young Trifecta. Sometime after Jung ripped out the Kitay's girl heart, we meet a worried Daji. Is this the book we'll start liking her? No! Now, in the other hand, Nezha, good luck on making me like you again. You psycho traitor. You little weasel. I thought you even had a crush on Rin. Again, a reminder more to myself than to you, kind watcher. This is not a romance. It is! There is some tension between the Trifecta. Daji is scared of Riga. Jung is now Zia. He also doesn't seem well. We have Daji POV and she's basically considering they have taken it too far, the killing of the Kitay's, their search for power. She mentions how Zia and her should kill Riga. Daji seems to be very worried about Riga, which I find interesting because Zia was the one ripping a lady's heart with his bare hands. They are unstable, to put it simple. Also, she feels threatened by this prophecy. One will die, one will rule, one will sleep for eternity. For the Trifecta, we know already who is who. Could it be applied for Kitay, Rin and Nezha as well? Is there hope for Kitay? Can he just go to bed, please? No! Back to the present. Rin is struggling with her amputated hand, or the lack of it. At the same time, she has a mission to conquer southern cities that are under Mugheni's occupation. She has the support of the monkey warlord, and if she succeeds, she'll be given an army. The whole country is divided between the Republic, the South, and surviving Mugheni's soldiers that are mostly young and unprepared. Rin does a good job taking on another southern town, but the surviving Mugheni's hide in a temple with like 5 prisoners. Rin doesn't discriminate. Burn them all. She is careful to try to keep it in the low so the word doesn't escape, but I read it, Rin, I'm judging you. Between the rumble, the next day she finds Soji, a general of a rebellion group in the south that has around 500 people under him. She must get him on board. He's also handsome, by the way. Will this go anywhere? Probably not, because, well, do I need to remind you again? This is not a romance. It is! Guys, stop insisting. It is Our new resident handsome tries to steal rice for his soldiers, and Rin jumps on him and makes him her bitch. Great flirting skills, Rin. The plan now is to continue conquering southern towns that are under Mugen, one of them being Tikani. We are going home. So Rin kills a general psychopath way and gets herself in a high position. Are you stressed? I'm slightly stressed. She's just unhinged. No mentor, no straight plan. What are we doing, Rin? But one thing is sure, she's giving hope to southern people. The myth, the legend, the Sperling girl has finally come for them. On the way to Tikani, she frees another town called Liang. There's a whole discussion about the meaning of sacrifices in war. People are tired, maybe living under occupation is not as bad as long as we leave. But then on the other side, you have the people that rather die than be slaves, rather die fighting. Both have their reasons. I like how this book makes you be like, yeah, it's a freaking gray zone. On that night, Rin finds a letter from Nezha in her pillow. He asks her to stop this rebellion. Come north, let's have a talk, and I'll give you your brother. But Rin knows what that means. She will be given to the experienced to be poked and tested. Rin is not up to sacrifice herself for a greater good, whatever that means for Viceroy. In the end of the day, they never cared about the South, and she's now one with the South. This is also the last time we hear about Rin's brother. Either it was bluff or Nezha killed him. We never find out. Venka also is back from the north, where she was working as a femme fatale spy. One evening, Rin follows 2 surviving girls who take her to the lady that has been helping them. Lady, Rin asks, yeah. Guess who? Our favorite lady that is not an ethereal beauty anymore. Daji. Missing eye Daji. She has missed some Botox sections, and in a few weeks She aged decades. She's out of a job, so she couldn't afford those micro-needling sessions. And here is when I realize Rin is not a leader at heart. She's a follower, and she happily decides to get Daji as an advisor. Girl, why? Stop this mental thinking. Daji cannot even help remove the seal that could free Kitay and Rin from their bond. Kill Daji! Why keep the snake in the house? Obviously Kitay agrees with us, but does Rin listens? No. What's the point of having the smartest man in the empire by your side if you don't listen to his advice? Rin, wake up! This woman frustrates me. Then we have a little celebration. Flirty Soji tries to comfort a party pooper Rin by saying our life is war, but we can't forget we do it for moments like these. Now, if we know something about the Poppy War series is that no happy moment lasts more than 2 pages. So what happens next? Bombs. They are under attack from the sky. Also opium bomb. Rin doesn't have access to her powers. Who she ends up fighting? Nezha. Fist fighting, since both can't reach their gods. Rin manages to come on top, and when she's about to stab the cheating fucker, she can't. Some sort of force doesn't let her drop the blade. She escapes before the Speer come to recover him. She loses her senses, and when she wakes up, she learns they have taken Kitay. She has no access to her powers, which means the South doesn't need her anymore. Jeez, man. Have we heard this before? Every time. People just use her and then dispose of her. They're happy to give her away if it means peace with the Republic. Daji, undercovered as old lady that everyone listens to, convinces the experienced soldiers to take her to Cuckoo Mountain. Rin is panicking. Daji assures her they are going to get Jung. Can I get a hooyah? We get another peek of the past and how Daji placed the seal in Jung and Riga, how it was not done properly, and how Jung's seal is wearing off. We also find out that when the genocide happened in Speer, Jung had a lover in the island. And a lie. So back in the present, Rin is stuck in the rock, just herself and her thoughts. Great stuff. Alton shows up to not only say hi, but grab her by the neck. Amazing. Then boom, she's out. Outside staring at her is our beloved Jung and Botox Daji. She's young again. So they come up with a plan. Get Kitay and then get the South back. Kick out Soji and the monkey warlord and then get Riga. Yay? Question mark. Isn't he the specially crazy one? Also, he's not dead. He was sleeping. So the prophecy hasn't been fulfilled. We also kinda get Jung back, but he's not exactly how Rin remembers him. He now remembers the Poppy Wars. He remembers the horrible stuff he did. He's not the innocent, funny Jung she met at synagogue. So they get to the new city undercover. Daji cuts her hair short. Jung dyes his hair brown and Rin gets bangs to hide her eyes. And off they go to explore the new city. In only 6 months, the Speers built a city at their image. We are in Ikara, but we aren't. There are trains, drones, the streets are clean. There are reminders for people to wash their hands. It's unsettling. Rin tries to communicate to Kitay via self-harm. It's very healthy. They find out he's been kept in a church where she goes to rescue him. Who comes in the room and she has to hide? Nezha. He gives him the old talk. We can do this together, join me. But Kitay doesn't budge. Speer are corrupt and the Republic doesn't care for the South. To which Nezha says some shit about Rin could have kept the South. I'm confused, Nezha. Did you forget? You bombed Tikani, you're gaslighting the reader. Yikes, go away. So he goes. Rin and Kitay are out, not before Rin kills someone without even batting an eye. Off they go to the south. One night Kitay shares with Rin. He started to question that maybe the Speer are indeed superior to them, to which Rin refuses to accept. If she followed that logic, then she would also never have made it into synagogue, where she was judged by where she came from and how she looked. Kitay argues is not the same, but he still implies it. Somehow he doesn't have the same fight in him, not like he used to. As they make their way south and try to make a plan with Venka to get the people on their side, they learn the Republic comes down once in a while to check on them. And tomorrow they are coming, so they plan an attack. Jung being the maestro. Rin helps sending down dirigibles and one of them has Viceroy in there. Them, what time is it? Revenge time. Rin shares with us info that I don't think I needed. She says she was attracted to Viceroy at one point. And then she forces a kiss with the old man and burns his insides. Wow. She gets a bit carried away with this revenge kiss thing and then Jung is down, but not only down. He's acting weird. You know, rocking his body back and forth and mumbling kind of weird. He's here, he says. Riga is going to kill me. They go underground, southern people are there too, and they're happy to see Rin. There is hope. Their hero is here. She proceeds to kill the monkey warlord, who tells Rin, "You are the worst thing that happened to us." Questionable, but I see your point, sir. Then it's time for Suji to say bye-bye. Now, with the south as an army, they start their way up the mountains. Time to free Riga. As they make their way there, Jung is getting worse. He can barely walk. Rin tries to understand what happened, why all the fear for Riga, and then Jung calls her Hanalai. Rin also finds out Riga is so similar to Nezha because he's actually from his family. Yeah, telenovela time. They make it to the Dog province where they are welcomed with a hot meal, but an alliance is not formed. Rin gets the visit of someone during the night, and it's ChangHan, who tries to convince her she shouldn't free Riga. Takes her to the spirit world and introduces her to Hanalai. This lady is upset Rin is traveling with Jung, and when Rin asks her what did he do to her, she's not the best at explaining, just throws a bunch of words at her like Jung promised and Riga did it. I did not get it, but thanks for trying, lady. It's still not clear who she is to Rin, and actually it's never cleared out what she means to Rin. After they're back to the real world, ChangHan warns Rin, whatever comes out of that mountain, he and his army are ready to shoot it dead. Well, whatever, says Rin. Off they go up the mountain with dirigibles following them. The Republic is keeping an eye on them and can shoot them anytime they wish. In the mountain, Jung, Daji and Rin find the temple where Riga is laying. He looks young. Daji wakes him up, and if you had any hope this could work, how dumb are you? This guy is an abuser, proceeds to hit Daji. Jung is scared in the corner. Rin goes for him, trying to convince him to join them as if he would ever hear a Speerly. They fight, but for a moment Jung distracts him and tells Rin to run and get them. Understanding what he means, she has no time to say goodbye. She leaves the temple, signs to the dirigibles. If they want to destroy the trifecta, now is the right time. The mountain goes kaboom, quite hard, so much power that many dirigibles also burn. Back to the Dog province, Kitay tells her it was a successful attack. The Republic is weak now. It's time to strike. ChangHan says his goodbyes, freaks us out with whatever Nezha god is, not exactly a dragon, could be a shrimp or a lobster, very creepy, and gives her the seal of approval. Get your army, babes. So for the following weeks, Rin dedicates herself to recruit potential shaman. After challenges that include stabbing your own hand without making a sound, we end up with 3. Lianhua, Dulin and Pipaji. After some poppy trips, we found out their powers. Dulin can make quicksand holes and heart picks. Lianhua can heal superficial wounds, and Pipaji has poisonous hands. Anything she touches dies, even water. Who deals with water? Yeah, say it. Nezha. We have a plan, y'all. So off they go to Arlong. They conquer another town before that, which gives them hope. Rin burns it down because she's a bad gal. The attack in Arlong doesn't go to plan because, well, shrimp is not shrimp, more like a big water snake that is hella powerful that Rin brought out the cave. So poisonous hands do nothing. Phoenix, same. And as Rin is like, damn, we're gonna die, the freaking snake starts heading to Arlong. And then the Speer intervene with thunder. Always fucking thunder. Snake is confused and she leaves without destroying Arlong. At one point, Rin and Nezha had a common enemy. Once again, Rin cannot kill Nezha. He leaves. Arlong is theirs. But now to face something scarier than the gods themselves. Finances. Yep, ruling a country ain't easy. Surprise! Rin suffers murder attempts. Nezha keeps sending letters. Some giving tips, others mocking them. Also, he moved to Speer. How does he know so much? Well, Venka has been hiding some stuff. But as we try to understand what is going on, someone tries to kill Rin and Venka sacrifices herself. Whatever was going on, I forgive you, Venka. They decide to leave Arlong and rule from Tikani. The country is struggling from hunger and they have not much to trade except old dragon family treasures that, thanks to the recent events, are not worth much. But then as they approach Tikani, they spot the answer to their prayers: poppy fields. Tikani people thought ahead. Rin tries to make this whole speech on, just hold on a bit more, we need to collect the poppy seeds and then we can face experience one last time because they'll be back. But people are hungry and tired, and as Rin returns to her quarters upset because people are so dumb, she's getting on my nerves. The poppy fields are set on fire. She blames Nezha. He offers them an alternative. Together with the experience, they can offer them food. Kitay wants to negotiate. People are hungry. But what's the point? Rin argues. They're so close to build this new world, which they fought so hard for. She fought so hard for. Kitay tries to make her see that the most important thing is to feed people, and for that they need the Speerian food. They have to negotiate with Nezha. And then she starts realizing, Kitay is a fucking traitor. Oh my god, Rin, you tire me. Bruh. Kitay tells her sometimes you have to bend the knee, or at least pretend to. Rin pretends to agree, but she's actually like, Kitay, you gotta go. So they sail to Speer. As they get there, Nezha meets them to present the terms: food until the next harvest, with the condition that shamans won't use their powers anymore. He shows her the manacles he's wearing that react to the thunder. Rin is boiling. Why would you sell yourself? Nezha doesn't see it like that. He doesn't mind being the sacrifice if it means Nikara taking advantage of his Speerian knowledge. Yes, they don't see them as equals, but they're close to respecting them. What would it take for them to respect you? Your lives. Rin and Kitay's. Them. Then they fight. What would you expect? Nezha falls and hits his head at one point, and Rin turns to the dirigibles, and she's burning everything as it is what she does best. Her powers are gone. Kitay has closed the door of their bond. Betrayal, Rin thinks. They fight, and Kitay is actually winning until Rin reaches out for the phoenix herself, and then she's squeezing his neck, hurting him. And I'm a mess at this point. I'm like, what the hell? Not Kitay. And then she sees the way he looks at her. Same eyes she once looked at Alton with. Same eyes Daji had for Riga. She's losing it. Sometimes you have to bend the knee, or at least pretend to. See the bigger picture, Rin. She turns to Nezha, curls his finger around the handle of the knife. Get their respect. Tell them you killed me. Tell them everything you need to get them to trust you. You can't do this for me, he says. It's not a favor. It's the cruelest thing I could do. The words Alton told her before come to mind. Dying was easy. Leaving was so much harder. She looks down at Kitay. He nods. I'm crying. Nezha looks so scared, so young. They are all so young. I'm bawling at this point. Fix this, she orders as she dies. The epilogue is equally devastating. It's on Nezha's POV. She was so small, he thinks, as he sees her dying. How he doesn't even has to check to see that Kitay is also dead. The bond they had that didn't allow them living in a world without each other. How they had to go together and left him alone with a huge burden. How until the end she was so herself, a hurricane, impulsive, did whatever she wanted, a monster, a murderer. How he was supposed to be happy that she was gone. How the world was a better place, and yet all he wanted was to howl. How she sacrificing herself in the end made hating her impossible. Leaving him to fix what she had destroyed, but actually she had left him with a foundation. Nikara was never a peaceful place to begin with. She had gotten rid of the warlords, the corruption. She got rid of the past. Nikara was left with the Speerian for sure, but if he played his cards right, they might survive another occupation. He had to try. He owned it to her to try. And that's the end of The Burning God, and what an ending! This was a masterpiece. 10 of 10 ending. The Popular trilogy really goes to the top for me. I don't have a top, I have a t-shirt. But if I had a top, this is where the series, and specifically The Burning God, would go. It's rare that in a book series the books keep getting better and better, but in this case it's what's happened. It's not a feel-good reading experience though. I mean, the whole series touches really triggering subjects such as genocide, violence, abuse, racism. It's not a walk in the park, so at times through the books I was a bit tired of all the different battles and city conquests. I don't know how to explain. It's like we were dumped all these new characters and names and more traumas, but even looking back now, all these characters that were introduced did come back later on, so it's fine. I also felt really frustrated with Rin, like, girl, will you keep being this hot-headed mess all the way till the end? Yeah. Just wait until the last few pages and you'll see it's all worth it. Rin, damn Rin. She was not exactly your typical main character that you root for and want to win. She's one of the most infuriating, fascinating characters I've ever read. Hot-headed, trusted and got tricked so many times and never learned, used over and over again and then discarded. She was impulsive, cruel, with psychopathic tendencies, deeply damaged and selfish, but in the end the fucking bitch did the right thing and I fucking love her for it. How Nezha describes her, a goddess, it's so accurate. She was so pure, so young. Even the trusting in all her mentor's part just proves how not ill-intended she was. Sure, she did horrible things, but all she went through as well. I can see why. Kitay, the way that even at the end, Kitay's words showed up as the plan. How he tied up the ending with a ribbon. How he just resigned to go with his friend, his soulmate. And then Nezha. I'm so sorry, Nezha, guys. Read The Drowning Fate. Shout out to the subscriber that told me about it. It's a short collection of Nezha's POVs throughout the Dragon Republic events, guys. He loved Rin. He did. It is a romance. Rin was the most fascinating thing Nezha had ever seen. So truly herself, free from any rules, so different from him, who always had a role to play, who was always intended to be sacrificed for a greater good. Even though we're dealing with gods and magic and whatnot, the Poppy War series is very human. The characters are very real, and I feel that's what makes it so good. I'm excited to read more books by R.F. Kuang. Let me know in the comments what you think of the book and also of my recap. Feel free to comment if you'd like to see other books in this format. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon. One last tiger tits for good luck. Thank you for watching. Bye!